Hello, I'm Rob Francis. I'm the President and CEO of Plan Companies. I'd like to take a few minutes to talk about our positive relationships with our union personnel. As a service company, our employees, including our increasing number of unionized associates, are our most precious resource. On behalf of the 4,500 members of our Plan family, thank you for taking a few minutes to better understand one specific union, SEIU 32BJ's campaign of myths and untruths. It's about time you hear the truth about the 6 mythical claims made by the SEIU. Here is an objective view of those myths and the true reality. It is my pleasure to bring those facts to you. As a 4th generation in this business, 23 years and going, I can say from the heart that I know that our product is our people, the very men and women who are out there delivering our service and our service promise each day, every day. We are not anti-union. Many of our team members are represented by a union. The SEIU 32BJ has singled out or targeted Planned because we will not sign area-wide master agreements, and we stand by the fact that we bring so much more value to our associates and for our associates and our clients without having the need of signing an area-wide master agreement. They get obstinate, they get stubborn. They've cost us jobs in the marketplace, and yet we continue to build and grow because how we work with and treat you, our employees, and our clientele. We take such pride in the values that built this company and the way our company represents itself that we don't want to be bullied, and we do stand up to a bully. That is what's happened over my 2 decades plus in the business with this one specific union who spreads a number of untruths and very sensational stories about our company. We withstand it, we get up each day, and we take pride in what we do. So please take a moment and understand and listen to what we believe are the true facts and the true reality of what is happening out in the marketplace. I thank you again for taking the time to hear our view. There's a lot of news and rumors and myths that have gone on out there. It's time that you heard the truth. And I'm proud that we are able to give you the facts of what is happening out in the marketplace. I encourage you, speak to your operations team, our HR team, reach out to our executive team. Be proud that you are Planned. 4,500 and growing, over 120 years and growing, in 10 states and growing, the best service organization that's been built on values and built by all of us. Thank you. You are Planned, and I am so proud.
Myth number 1. SEIU 32BJ states that Planned Companies has a high turnover and that more than 1 in 3 Planned concierges left and were replaced in 2019. Truth. First and foremost, we have no idea where SEIU sourced that information. The union bases their claim on data for about 80 positions in New York and New Jersey. The SEIU quotes a ratio that is simply not accurate or realistic. Our turnover rate is lower than the industry average, by far. Planned Companies employs more than 4,300 people in 11 states, including more than 2,400 in the New York, New Jersey tri-state region. Myth number 2. SEIU 32BJ claims that Planned Companies offers risky benefits to employees and that it only provides health benefits to an average of 1 in 10 service employees. The union bases their claims on 150 employees in New York and New Jersey. Truth. Once again, the SEIU uses data that is far from representative of our workforce across the region. With more than 2,400 employees in the New York, New Jersey region, the ratio quoted by the union is not even close to realistic. Planned Companies offers all full-time employees who elect to participate a robust benefits package consisting of health, dental, vision, 401k plan with company match, and more. Planned Companies also offers recognition and incentive bonuses, upward mobility, and an array of other programs. Planned Companies leads the industry in employee education, engagement, and empowerment. In testament to this effort, we have achieved the Best Places to Work recognition from Real Estate NJ, the Business Services of the Year Award from Ernst & Young, and the coveted Optimus Award from Workforce Magazine for our vision in building a professional development center. Myth number 3. SEIU 32BJ has made repeated claims that planned companies has participated in wage theft against hundreds of employees, leaving clients, the owners of buildings, liable for prevailing and standard age violations. They also contend that at 282 South 5th Street in Brooklyn, the City of New York settled its claim against the building owner for $420,000 as a result of planned companies' offenses. Truth. This claim by SEIU 32BJ is categorically false. Planned Companies is a responsible employer. With over 4,000 employees working across hundreds of locations, mistakes, though rare, do happen. When these issues are brought to Plan's attention, they are promptly addressed and corrected. To the extent our interpretation of the law is different than that of a government agency, Planned Companies always seeks to find common ground and resolve disputes in an appropriate, just, and fair manner. Myth number 4. SEIU 32BJ claims that Planned Companies has perpetuated unlawful harassment of employees who support unionization, that it faces multiple federal investigations for illegally threatening and harassing union supporters, and that in 2019, Planned settled a federal complaint for more than $870,000. Truth. Planned Companies is a responsible employer, providing appropriate wage levels and benefits to our associates. Planned Companies has a number of mutually beneficial relationships with labor unions. With that said, we believe that our associates are better off when they deal directly with Planned Companies and its management rather than a third party. Recently, we have become the target of an aggressive corporate campaign by SEIU 32BJ. The SEIU has a track record of violating the rights of its members and their employers. In fact, the SEIU bullied another labor union into walking away from its existing relationship with Planned Companies. Our concerns about the SEIU's intentions and tactics are valid. In the end, SEIU 32BJ does not create jobs for our associates. We do. Myth number 5. SEIU 32BJ claims that Planned Companies forces employees to agree to a costly restricted covenant, one that charges up to 3 months of salary per employee to hire former Planned employees. They claim this is likely unlawful in New York and New Jersey. Truth. This claim by the union is categorically false. Planned Companies does not require its associates to sign any restricted covenant as a condition of employment. As at-will employees, our associates are free to make decisions on who they want to work for and where they want to be employed. Planned Companies enters into restricted covenants with its clients. With these covenants in place, clients are restricted from hiring Planned associates as their own employees, ensuring that Planned can protect the long-term employment of its associates. Myth number 6. SEIU 32BJ claims that Planned offers substandard leave policies, especially related to the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Truth. The COVID-19 public health emergency was an unprecedented event for individuals, businesses, and our society as a whole. One of the first things Planned Companies did at the onset of the pandemic was to modify our existing sick day and leave policies to address the unique needs of employees impacted by COVID-19, including making leave allowances to employees recovering from COVID-19 or caring for a family member with the virus. Throughout the pandemic, Planned Companies has gone above and beyond to support our employees. Our staff is outfitted with high-quality personal protective equipment, PPE, and we continue to source additional PPE on a domestic and international basis. Materials provided by the SEIU came outside of original manufacturer packaging and without the necessary materials safety data sheets. Planned Companies also funded its COVID-19 Immediate Response Program with $500,000 to help members of our workforce impacted by this pandemic. Proudly, Planned has provided over 1,300 employees with $300 tax-free grants since its inception, including a number of our unionized brothers and sisters. The SEIU did not offer to support its members in this way.
As I hope I have shown, these are the facts to the very myths that are being disseminated against us. Plan companies will not sit idly by in the face of this union's organizational bullying, and that's exactly what it is. The union seeks a blanket agreement with plan companies for all of our client buildings in New York and New Jersey. This one-size-fits-all approach is not in the best interest of our associates or our clients. SEIU 32BJ is living in the union world of the past, not in the progressive, forward-thinking world of the unions of today. Take, for example, Local 68, International Union of Operating Engineers, and the United Workers of America. Thomas Giblin, the business manager of Local 68, recently remarked, "Throughout the years, plan companies has been a professional and honorable group to work with. We have had a respectful and good relationship that we hope continues into the future." Stephen Sombrato, president of the United Workers of America, also stated, "Our union and I have had relationships with the Francis family and plan companies for over 30 years. In that time, they have shown to be highly professional, easy to work with, and very, very accessible. In the difficult world of labor relations, they are extremely fair and have always been able to work out the most difficult problems by being a company who is willing to listen and look for solutions that benefit everyone." Thank you both for your positive feedback on our years and years and decades of a proud and professional relationship. We thank these trusted and respected organized labor leaders for their faith and belief in plan companies. For any employees who have additional questions on unions or any other matters, please call our human resources at 1-888-706-8600. That's 1-888-706-8600, or email info@plancompanies.com. Again, thank you for your time in listening to the truth against these myths that are being disseminated against all of us.